In Michigan, Democrats are turning up the heat on President Donald Trump over growing economic concern, arguing that American workers and families are paying the price of job losses and economic uncertainty. Well, the criticism it comes after a manufacturing facility tied to a region. It was expected to create as many as 10,000 jobs. Instead, concerns surrounding employment and economic conditions have become a major political flashpoint further. In the meantime, Representative Kristen McDonald Rivet has argued that families are struggling and that government policies need to focus more directly on workers, on wages, and on economic security further. The message from Michigan Democrats is simple. Economic growth cannot just be measured through headlines or corporate announcement. It has to be felt by the ordinary families. And Michigan is particularly important state in this particular debate. Manufacturing has long been central to Michigan's economy. Jobs in factories, supply chain, industrial businesses support not only the individual workers but also entire communities. Now, when large number of jobs are disappearing or promised employment that fails to materialize further, the impact spread far beyond the factory floor. Well, it affects the local businesses, it affects families, it affects housing demand, it affects spending, and it affects confidence about the future. And that is why Democrats in Michigan, they are using the situation just to attack the Trump administration's economic approach going further. They argue that workers are facing increasing pressure while wages and job security remain major concerns for them. The political argument now centers on basic question: are current economic policies actually delivering for the American workers? Mr. Trump and his supporters have repeatedly promoted policies aimed at strengthening American industry and prioritizing domestic economic interest. But Democrats argue that those policies need to be judged by what happens to the workers on the ground and not any delulu world. For families facing uncertainty tonight, the debate it is not theoretical anymore. No, let's talk about the reality. It is about whether there is a stable job at the end of the month or not, whether wages are enough to keep up with the cost or not, and whether major industrial investments they actually translate into long-term employment.